From the moment most of us were old enough to understand, we were handed a definition of what it means to be a man. We were told to be strong, not to cry, just be able to handle stuff, never let anyone see you struggling. And somehow we accepted it because it came from the people we trusted. Our dads, our uncles, our coaches for those who were into sports. Our culture actually played a big role. But nobody told us that definition was never meant to make us whole. Somehow it was made to make us useful. And the men who followed it the most faithfully, I'm talking about the ones who never broke, never asked for help, never let that mask slip off their faces, often the ones who are quietly falling apart right now. To understand why this lie exists, you have to understand where it came from. For most of human history, physical strength and emotional suppression actually were survival tools. Men who showed fear in battle put their whole group at risk. Societies that couldn't produce stoic, reliable men didn't make it. So the suppression wasn't actually cruelty, it was strategy. A code built for a world that no longer exists, but the code somehow outlived the world. And now here we are. Men sitting in offices, driving to jobs they hate, lying awake at 3 a.m. with weight they can't name or pinpoint. And the only tools they've been given are the same ones their great-grandfathers used to survive. Actual wars. Whatever happens, you are men, so you need to make this work. Do not complain and be strong about it. And it's destroying us. Like I said in the last video, men die by suicide at nearly 4 times the rate of women globally. Men are way more likely to turn to alcohol, aggression, and even isolation. According to the World Health Organization, this is the pattern consistently across countries and cultures. It is not a coincidence. This is the cost of a version of manhood that has no room for being human. Let me be more specific about what the lie actually teaches men. It teaches us that emotions are weaknesses. That if you feel fear, loneliness, grief, sadness, and you show it, that means that you're less of a man. You build a wall around you and eventually you lose access to your own inner life. It teaches us that asking for help is failure and real men figure it out alone. So we suffer quietly rather than reach out, even to the people we claim we love the most or are closest to us. It teaches us that our worth is in what we produce. We're only as valuable as the last win or the last success story, the last paycheck, the last thing we provided. Which means the second we struggle financially, professionally, personally, the whole identity collapses. And it unfortunately teaches us that vulnerability is dangerous. That if people see the real you, the uncertain, struggling human you lose all the respect they have for you. So we put up a strength performance instead of actually having it. And those of us who have been through it, performing is exhausting. The truth is, I've met men, strong men, successful men, men who look like they have it all figured out, and who are seriously running on empty, who haven't had a real conversation about how they've been in years, who don't even know how to feel anymore or have some sort of fun because they've been good at shutting it down. I'm sorry to disappoint you on this one. It's not strength but survival, and there's a difference between the two. Bear with me because I want to speak to African men specifically. Our version of this has a particular kind of weight to it. In a lot of African cultures, the pressure of men doesn't stop at personal strength. You're not just supposed to be strong for yourself. You're supposed to be strong for your parents, your siblings, your whole entire extended family, and your nuclear family if you have one. That is, if you have a wife, wives, and kids. You're the one who's supposed to make it and then pull everyone else with you. It's not just that you can't struggle, it's that you can't afford to struggle because too many people are dependent on you. And when you carry that weight on your shoulder, admitting that you're not okay starts to feel like you're letting everyone down. It's like betrayal. And because of that, African men learn to compartmentalize at a level that is honestly incredible. You have pain in one box and function in another, and the two of them never meet. And when they do meet, it's usually at the worst possible time. The question many would ask is, what does real strength actually look like? I'll tell you what, it's not the absence of emotion, but it's the ability to feel something without being destroyed by it. A man who would ask for help and still lead, that is remarkably strong. The men I respect the most in my life aren't the ones who never showed pain. They're the ones who went through it and actually came out with more depth. more wisdom, and more capacity to show love. And that is the kind of man I want to be. That is the kind of father I want my kids to have. I want to be the man who is honest enough about his struggles that his children grew up knowing. It is very okay to be human. It is very okay to fail, and you don't have to get back up alone. That is what I want to be able to pass down. Before this video ends, I want you to leave with something to actually do. Think of a man in your life, a friend, a brother, a father, a colleague, someone you know is struggling but would never open up and say it. Reach out to that person this week, not with any form of advice, not with a solution. Just, hey, how are you actually doing? And mean what you said. A lot of the loneliness and silence we're dealing with exists because everyone is waiting for someone else to go first. So instead of waiting, you go first. And if unfortunately you're the one struggling right now, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, because these conversations actually really matter, my guy. I'll see you in the next one.